listening to the Not So Christian in Me show, starring Southern Girl.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the Not So Christian and Me Show. I'm your host and CEO of the Not So Christian and Me Show. And today we have another great show. And today, you know what? I'm going to switch it up. Today, I'm calling today's show um, Healthy Lifestyle Tuesday because I never really go live on Tuesday. So I'm going to call today's show Healthy Lifestyle Tuesday. And I have some beautiful, beautiful ladies who's going to discuss their upcoming Priority Mastermind Summit. And this summit is designed to help us learn how to live a healthy lifestyle. And as a busy person like myself, I'm always busy. And so I need some strategies to learn how to take care of myself first, focus on myself more. Because I don't know about you guys, but I know my health is more important than anything in the world. And I think we all need to take some time out of our busy schedule and just focus on ourselves, make ourselves a priority because it's so very important. We need to be there for our family members, not only ourselves, but like I said earlier, our family members, our children. It's very, very important. So without further ado, please help me welcome the host with the most, Miss Regina Hill. She's the host of this summit. How you doing, Miss
Hello,
Regina?
hello. How
Thank
are
you so much.
you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for being my special guest. And I know that you didn't come alone, so I
Yes.
have to introduce all of the speakers. And we also have Miss Keisha. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Hey, how
What's
are
going
you?
on, y'all?
Thank you so much for
Hey.
being our guest. I also have to bring along Miss. Let me make sure I say her name right, cause she gonna get on me, Miss Shannon. And
Absolutely.
she's also a speaker. And finally, Miss Tammy. I'm gonna call you Miss Tammy. They say that's your nickname. Hopefully, you don't mind me calling you Miss Tammy.
It is. It is. You are perfectly fine.
Thank you so much, ladies. So let's jump on in here. Let's first tell us a little bit about yourself individually. Whoever wants to go first, go free and tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll jump into this awesome summit that you guys are working on.
Okay. Well, I'll go first. I am Regina Hill. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I am a mother, a wife. I'm a massage therapist. I'm a health and life coach. And I'm a lover of all things empowerment for women.
Yay! I love that. Thank you.
I guess I'll go next. I am Keisha Gwen. I am actually in H Town. Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
Yes, I
representing.
and let's see, I'm married, been married for 18 years and former massage therapist, currently a truck driver's wife and a dispatcher. So I'm learning about a completely different lifestyle, which is very stressful in and of itself. So I find I get my roots and my grounding when I kind of interact with these ladies here. So
Right.
that's me.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Keisha. Who's next?
I'll go next. I am, I was waiting for Tammy, but I'm Shannon C. Thomas. I'm a clinical mental health counselor, also a certified trauma-focused cognitive behavior therapist and crisis interventionist. I'm also a professional mindset coach, and I teach all things management. That could be communication, problem solving, decision making, delegation. That's me. So I'm
Okay.
just
Thank
glad to be here.
you.
You're welcome.
And Miss Tammy.
Yes, thank you so much for having us on. It really means a lot for us to be here and discuss this with you and with your audience. So thank you for trusting us with
No
your audience.
problem. Thank you.
So yes, I am Tamanika Tammy Oda. I'm a massage therapist. I am a certified paralegal. I am a licensed insurance agent and financial planner. And so my big things is helping people to integrate life and work into one. So there's 3 M's. You have to have a healthy mind, mental health. You have to have healthy muscles, because if you're not healthy, how are you really going to enjoy life? And then
Right.
money, because if you don't have enough money, money gives you options, money gives you choices, money gives you protection. So making sure that all of that is integrated into one, into your life is something that I help people to do.
Awesome, awesome. I love that. So, who wants to tell us about the summit?
I'll go. So the
Okay.
Priority Mastermind Summit is designed for busy professional women who are juggling families and/or careers. Our virtual event offers a way for women to connect and learn practical strategies to reclaim their time, health, and life. Originally
Hmm.
conceived as a retreat, we recognize that virtual events would be more accessible to women who struggle with finding time for themselves already. So we decided to go virtual with the event. And this way, it can introduce people, the women that we're going to teach these strategies to, it'll introduce them to an opportunity to take time for themselves without feeling like they're abandoning their lives.
Right, right. And it's going to it'll expand more globally by you guys doing it virtual. And who knows, maybe years from now, those people that participate in the summit, you guys may be able to collaborate in a bigger, bigger venue in the near future from this. Because you say this will be your first one?
Yes, this is going to be
Oh,
our first event.
wow. Wow.
Yes,
I
yes,
know you
yes.
guys are all excited about that.
We're super excited. You know how that is. You're nervous and excited, and it's just so much information that we have, and we've been working hard on getting it all together so that it can be super valuable for the women that are on with us.
So, who is the summit designed for? Is it only for women, or can men attend as well?
Well, we won't discriminate to
Hmm.
have anyone but we are empowerment of women. So our focus is women, but anyone could gain information and value from what we're going to teach.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But our focus is women.
Okay. Okay. So, tell us a little bit about the topics and the themes that you guys are going to cover at this event.
Okay, me personally, I am going to get into the money, get into the bag. I'm going to help you to understand how to prioritize where your money goes, how to
Mm,
put it into the vehicles that's going to give you the best return for your family now, for your family generationally. I'm going to help people to understand the difference between the five types of insurance. I'm
okay.
going to help. I'm going to help people. I'm. What is going to happen is they're going to walk away with a strategy on how to maximize their paycheck so that they won't have to be working
Mm,
paycheck to paycheck.
right. Right.
Making themselves a priority, their families a priority, and their livelihood mentally, emotionally, physically a priority for them. That's what I'm
I
going to be
love
doing.
that. I love that financial piece because I think a lot of stress comes from finances. So by you, talking about the financial piece, that it would definitely relieve the stress that many of us deal with on a day-to-day basis. So that's an awesome piece that you guys added to this summit. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for sharing your part of the summit. Who else wants to share their part of the summit?
So I'm going to be focusing on honoring yes to self.
Okay.
So we can honor our yes to everything, all the commitments that we have in our lives, to our families, to our friends, to our work. There's so many things that we commit to, but it's so easy for us to say no to ourselves. But we will yes everyone else, and then when we can put ourselves on the back burner. So really diving in and working with the group to understand how to honor the yes to self.
Hmm. Okay. I love that.
I'm going to be doing the time management piece, helping people
Mhm.
to set realistic goals, right? And then being able to break those goals down into smaller focused projects. And then,
Yeah.
of course, teaching them how to cut out distractions. And the biggest piece of all, how to identify the truth behind procrastination, because a lot of us procrastinate and don't know why, right? So when
Yeah.
you're able to learn why you're procrastinating, you'll be able to move forward. And just being ruthless, in prioritizing, because that's the biggest thing, because a lot of us don't prioritize. A lot of us don't know how. So all of that is taught in the time management strategies.
I love that. I love that. I know a lot of times we have these high expectations, but it's not realistic. We think we,
Absolutely.
yeah, especially women. I think as women, we always have that cape on to be a superhero, and we feel like we can conquer it all. But a lot of times we have to like sit back and like let some things go and
Right.
reprioritize things and know when to step down from certain things, when to let things go. Some things go, and I love the fact that you're going to
Mhm.
work on that time management because we all have at some point of time has struggled with time management. So
Right.
that's a great piece to add to that. All right, Miss
Absolutely.
Keisha.
And finally, my piece of it is to really just help women organize all of the things that they're going to learn from the summit,
Yeah.
how to purge the things in our minds so that we can get rid of the clutter. And then we can start to piece together those things that will help us prioritize ourselves and make ourselves more of a priority. So just kind of
Mhm.
getting those building blocks that really help us first step, second step, third step, fourth step, and know that there's no time limit. It's just
Mhm.
you have to do those things. And as long as you make it, and you do it in an organized way, then you're more
Yeah.
apt to succeed when it comes to accomplishing that goal.
And I noticed that each one of you guys have a certain component that all lines up with priority. So this is a perfect that was a perfect name, you guys calling it priority mastermind something because every every one of you guys have everybody said something about prioritizing. Cleaning up
Mhm.
our everyday life, trying to make everything work. So I
Mhm.
definitely love that. So walk us step by step from the beginning of this summit to the end. What should we expect from the summit? Give us the structure of it.
Okay, well, I can answer that question. It is an interactive
Okay.
virtual atmosphere. So the setting is going to be obviously at home in your comfortable place.
Hmm.
And everyone will be logged in on their computers. Each of us will have an opportunity to speak with our topics, and we have the opportunity to speak. And then afterwards, the participants will have an opportunity to ask questions and get that individualized experience so that we can help them on an individual basis if it's needed. We'll also have little rooms set up for vendors so that when we take
Oh,
our
good.
breaks, you can actually go into separate rooms and have the opportunity to purchase and patronize other business owners that are centered around helping you finding that time and prioritizing yourself, whether it comes to jewelry or body creams or vacations, whatever
Hmm.
it is going to be something for everybody. And then
Yep.
lastly, we have like a little chill space, so if you just want to meditate, then you
Yeah.
can go ahead and go into the chill space, enjoy some music, kind of get your little zen on, and then you go back to the next class, and we just kind of
Okay.
keep it moving until the end.
Now, how long is it?
We're anticipating it'll be about a 5-hour event.
Oh, okay. Okay, good, good. Now, how do you guys see this event as a value investment for the participants who's going to be part of this summit?
Uh,
Are you?
Tammy?
Yep, Tammy. We can't hear
She's
her.
on mute.
Okay.
You're muted, Tammy.
Oh, there she goes.
So I'll
I
go ahead. The
apologize.
summit, the summit is packed with valuable information that women can use in their day-to-day lives to help reclaim their time. The summit will provide them with tools, tips, and skills that they'll immediately be able to put in place and start becoming a priority in their lives. So when they during the event, through each speaker, they
Hmm.
should be able to have aha moments. They should
Okay.
be able to already start thinking, this is what I can do. Oh, this is my life. This is going to be so useful for me here. So we expect, note taking, things like that, so that they can really, really walk away and have a plan. Like while they're on this event, they should be able to start strategizing
Hmm.
with
Okay.
each speaker. I
Now
think I
would
answered the question.
now would the participants be able to get like the personalized attention based on their needs?
So it's a group setting.
Hmm.
So it's
Okay.
a it'll be a group event, but there is a Q&A. Like Keisha said, at the end of each speaker, you can always chat and put your questions in the chat. There will be somebody monitoring the chat so
Okay.
that as the speaker is going through. If they have a question that can be answered at that time, definitely they can. And then we'll open it up for Q&A.
Okay. Now, how did you guys all come together? And how did you guys decide who's going to be the host, who's going to be the speaker? How did that come about?
So I just we all have these brainchild ideas, and I decided that I wanted to host a retreat. And in doing anything, I'm always looking for a sister to help me. So
Mhm.
these are my wellness sisters, and I called each of them individually, got them all on a Zoom call, and they were all gracious enough to say yes, like immediately. There was no hesitation. They just were like, yeah. So I know a lot of fabulous women, and these three are super fab, and more so because they said yes right away. So, um, they each have individual. Keisha and I have a podcast together.
Okay.
So, brought her on in. Shanad, I know she's the mental health guru over here. So,
Mhm.
who else? I can't do this without her, because she can support in ways that, with coaching we may not be able to touch on. And you got to have a clinical professional when you're dealing with the mind, right? And
Right.
Tammy is the guru of finances as well as body work. So these were perfect people to bring on with me to do this. So, and it's
Good.
been, the planning it has been so smooth. They're just awesome to work with. The four of us are really,
That's
we
good.
gel, and you know it's really really a great space to be able to work with women and be able to do something like this
Right.
and really be able to get through it without a hitch.
Right.
We still have more to plan, and
Mhm.
this is going to be an awesome event because everybody's awesome on the panel. So
Yeah, yeah. So when did you guys start planning this?
about a month ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
about a
wow.
month ago.
About a month ago. So it was just a thought, right? I got them all on, and then we were like, oh, let's just do it for March. And then
Mhm.
it just like, yeah, I don't think March is going to work because we really want it to be very valuable for the people that's going to attend. And, as we keep talking about it, you had your promo. I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, let's get Denise in on this. And then,
Yeah.
someone else, Tammy has a client that's going to promote us somewhere. And it just keeps growing and growing. And we're like, this is a thing.
Right,
And
right.
clients, I talked to a client, I told her about the summit, and she said I was her soulmate. She's like, you have never met me, but you are my soulmate. You just spoke
Oh,
my entire
wow.
life. Just speaking about being how women, we're even if you don't have a family, you're nurturing a career.
That's true.
You are
That's
you
true.
are so we are nurturers by nature,
Mhm.
and we put our all into everything and everyone. So this is really a necessary tool for all women.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. So tell us again, how can we I don't think you guys I don't think you mentioned it earlier, but how can our viewers purchase tickets? How can they get more information about the summit?
So you can go to coachreginahill.com, and that is where you can register for the event. If you register for the event between now and we have a special for Women's History Month. So I keep
Okay.
saying that wrong because Women's History Month is March. So we have a special from March 1st through the 7th of $87. But and after that, the price goes up. But if they hear us and they register
Mhm.
before March 1st, they'll get that same rate.
Okay. Okay, great. And when is the event?
It is April 15th from 3 to 8.
Okay. And after the event, like what is your guys' ultimate goal after this event?
I would say the goal for us is to be able to, one, have touched some lives and
Mhm.
really truly added value to the people that join us for the summit, and
Mhm.
always to be a resource for everyone that, they can reach out to us if they are interested in one-on-one coaching.
Mhm.
Um, in any of the areas that we all will be talking about, they can definitely reach out after the summit to interact with us individually.
Okay, great. And how would you guys measure your success after the summit is over with? Like, how would you guys get feedback and stuff like that?
Well, hopefully, definitely, if we just help one family,
I think it'll be like a success, a definite success. Of course, the more families, the better, of course. My goal personally is to help at least 10 families in the next 90 days set up a strategy to go ahead and move them from unknowing to knowing what the next step is going to be for them.
Right.
Um, yes, and so that's how we would measure it. Um, what I was also thinking about is having a survey sent out to people afterwards,
Good.
the good, the bad, and the ugly. Maybe
Mhm.
telling telling us what they liked, what they didn't like, what they want to see next year, what they don't want to see any more of next year. All feedback. My grandma says the biggest room in the house is the room for improvement, right?
Right.
So definitely the only way to go ahead and get that advice is from people and through feedback. And so definitely through a survey, preferably a Google Forms survey, so we can capture their information to make sure that it's that we can get back to them. And with thank yous is definitely something that we're thinking about.
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Well, I'm definitely excited about what you guys are doing, and keep up the good work. I'm looking forward and seeing um, more summits from you guys in the near future. Before you guys go, would you all like to say anything to our viewers? Any encouraging words? Any final thoughts tonight?
So I would like to say, since this is the Priority Mastermind Summit,
Hmm.
that take some time for you. Like, we are not good for our families, our jobs, or anything if we're not well.
Right.
So, just do one thing. Start small, because doing
Hmm.
big things, they say small hinges swing big doors. So if you
Yeah.
just start with one little thing that's for you specifically, without the guilt, that's learning how to do for you without feeling guilty
Right.
because you didn't think, or you brought home something and you did bring it home for the kids or for the husband. Like, sometimes it's just about you. and,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
true.
okay to
It's
be a
okay.
little selfish, just a little bit.
Right, that's true. That is true.
Yes.
And we all I know I'm guilty of it, like
Yes.
feeling bad to do certain things for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Definitely. What something that
Mhm.
I would like to let your audience know that you deserve to be a priority. Like this is our birthright to be taken seriously and to be a priority. In the airplane, they tell us if anything happens and the thing falls down, you put the mask on yourself before you put it on anyone else. Why
Mhm.
is that? Because if you do not take care of yourself, you have zero chances of taking care of anybody else. So
Absolutely.
as mothers, as wives, I'm not a wife. I got
Mhm.
I'm not a wife. But
She's on the
as
market.
mother, maybe a little. But as a wife, as a girlfriend, as nurturers, as
Mhm.
therapists, we give and we give and we give. So it's up to us to make sure that our cup runneth over so
Yeah.
that we're not giving from the inside out and having resentment for everything that we give, but we are
Mhm.
giving from our overflow so that it's like something that we are appreciative of doing and loving doing, and it's something that we
Yeah.
look forward to doing. But the only way we can do that is we decide to fill up our own cup so that we can go ahead and continue to give.
I love that. Give from your overflow. I love it.
Yes.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And Denise, I just want to say to your viewers, just slow down and be present in the moment, because
Mhm.
having a strong mental health mindset is important, and it keeps you balanced in life, right? It
Right.
helps you to reduce stress, and it gives you that ability to
Mhm.
focus on the things that are important to you. So just slow down and be in the moment.
Right, because once your mental health start deteriorating, your whole body start deteriorating because it affects your whole
Absolutely.
body. So
Exactly.
it's so important.
Absolutely.
And what I would like to leave with your viewers is to love yourself.
Mhm.
Love yourselves holistically. Love yourselves literally. love yourselves spiritually, love yourselves physically, love yourself, just love yourself. Because, and then when you do that, you can take a really good look at yourself and you can honestly say, okay, this is what I need and this is what I don't need. And so, what we want to do is help you discover the things that you really don't necessarily need, so that you can make yourself more of that priority. So, we want to hopefully leave you with those nuggets so that you kind of move on, push forward, and keep it going.
That's good. That's good. Well, you guys are definitely
So
dropping nuggets on this virtual.
I
Go ahead.
do have a scripture that was sent to me today that kind
Okay.
of has a lot to do with the Priority Mastermind Summit. And it says, love others as much as you love yourself. Mark 12:31. And it
Wow.
does not say love others, then love yourself, or love others more than you love yourself. But if you love yourself, you can love people as you love yourself. Don't love them more than you love
Yes.
yourself. You know,
Right.
when we put everyone and everything above us, before us, it doesn't make you a better person because you are neglecting yourself for someone else. So we
Yeah.
have to love others as much as we love ourselves, which means we have to love ourselves.
Yes.
Right. Absolutely. I love that. Amen to that. Well, I don't know about everybody else. I'm gonna love myself. Thank you so much, ladies. This has been very inspirational. I'm just so excited about this Priority Mastermind Summit, and I just pray that everything goes well, and I spread blessings upon all of you guys' lives, and may God continue to use you guys in a mighty, mighty way and open up many, many doors in 2023 that no man can shut. I want to just thank all of my viewers for taking the time out of their busy schedule to work on their mental health and making themselves a priority by watching this live. I want to thank you guys so much. If you guys are interested in being a guest on the Not So Christian and Me Show, please follow us on Instagram and Facebook at the Not So Christian and Me Show. And if you guys would like to sow a seed in the Not So Christian and Me Show, please do so via Cash App $ TNSCIM. Until next time, remember that no matter what you guys are going through, God will always see you through. Stay blessed up. Bye. See you ladies later.
Bye.
Bye.
Take
See you
Thank
care.
you
later.
so much.